let's see what we got here, guys. We got something for the bike, of course, and we're gonna find out what's in this box just in a second. Okay, this is from CBC Motorsports, Euclid, Ohio. In here, we've got a DNA high performance air filter for the Triumph Street Triple RS 2020. So we're going to go over how to put this on, and we're going to find out together because I've never done it. So we're going to find out. We got to lift up the seat, we got to lift up the tank, and to get at this, and we're going to hit it. We're going to do it. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get the seat off. You want to take the seat off, so you got to take the back off and you got to take the seat off. That's going to allow this to hinge up a little better. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to take these two bolts right here off. And those are number 5 Allens, just like the seat. We're going to pop those off. Got some crap in the way here. Just rotate that out of the way. Now, it helps to have your gas tank almost empty, so I made sure that I had my gas tank almost empty, because that's always good. This stupid thing. If you haven't seen my review on this MS2 or whatever it is, wireless phone charger, check it out. Back a ways. It's a pretty good wireless charger. I like it. Then, next thing you're going to do is you're going to lift the seat up. Make sure you get clearance. And it's really sucking. There's not a lot of room to lift this up. It may actually help to take this off. So I'm going to try to take the tank off, sort of. I think it's a 10 millimeter. It's not a 10 millimeter. It is, hell if I know, 8. Okay, so 8 millimeter. Come over here and take the seat off, or the gas tank sort of off, and I will show you just how that's done in a second. Okay, right there on the hinge, there's an 8 millimeter bolt. I'll just kind of unscrew this. Pull that little bolt out right there. Stick it somewhere where it can't get hurt. Now this is going to allow us to maybe pull up on the tank. Tank up, I guess. There is a little thing in there. It's like a little sleeve. I don't know. And it's not wanting to come out. If I can push it through the other side. Interesting. Okay, so there's a little sleeve in there. Now, That should allow me to pick up the gas tank a little bit. A little bit more. There you go. I'm going to bring it around the other side. Okay, so what you want to do is I use the strap to hold this up. If you got a friend, you can hold it up that way, but I don't have a friend, so I held it up like that. Then the next thing you want to do is I got a whole bunch of these little Torx bits. I got a T20 Torx bit, and you want to take off. There's a bunch of bolts right around here. I just took them off and thought I was recording and wasn't, so took those off. Take them off, boom, 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 all the way around. Okay. Then there's this thing right here. I'm gonna pull that off. I think that's the ECU right there. So we still got one more bolt right there. I think. Yep, we gotta get that one off right behind the ECU, whatever that is, some kind of controller, and then we're gonna take it off. Then now the airbox should come off, maybe. There's one down in there. Okay, so I had a hard time hitting it down in there. It's way down in there. Let's try it now. There we go. Yay. Okay. Just dropped something. Not good. Drop that in my ports would be great. So let me get this down. Okay. Got that. Prices averted. Alright, now we just gotta pull this air filter out. You can see it's kind of dirty. This is almost 8,000 miles. But it's not terribly dirty. Not terribly dirty. DNA air filter. Take this out of the box. It's already pre-lubed. And we just put this back inside. If I can remember how the heck I just pulled it out. Like this. There we go. Got it back in. Make sure there's no dirt in here. There's ironically a little dirt in here, so we're going to clean that up inside. I'm going to put a little spray right here. And up inside here, it's going to clean up the dirt inside the airbox. There is some dust and crap. Okay, flip this back over. Flip this back over. There's a cord right here. Let me show you this cord. So you can see inside here there's a butterflies for the air intake. So you got this one cord coming. This is an airflow sensor in here. So we're just going to put this back together. You can see where it just sort of fits in there. Kind of fit in there like that. And there is like a little, there's like a little gap where we're at, right there and right there. And the cord cables just kind of get pinched in there a little bit. I can just get this damn thing. There you go. So we're gonna put the cable in there. It's just a place for the cable to go. There we go. I have to remember that this hose came off of here, so make sure I put this back in, and I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got the hose back on that airflow sensor, and I'm gonna start putting these bolts back inside. I'm gonna sort of just get a couple of the outside ones aligned, and then I'm gonna put that middle one in. Okay, so I got the last one on, and I'm going to put this ECU back on, and I'm going to make sure I don't have anything loose or messed up, and everything looks in order. Got some extra wires, doing some projects in here, and I'm going to take this strap off the tank, let the tank back down. I'm going to slip that back in there like that, and then I've got to take the sleeve that I took out earlier, the sleeve, and I'm going to push the sleeve back in. Just kind of wiggle it around. There. Easy. Nothing at all difficult about that whatsoever. Pushing it a little bit, make sure it goes all the way in. There, it's stopped, it's set in. Got my rubber grommets there in the right place. I'm gonna go ahead and put /pin back in. Got that. I just need to find my 8mm again. It was just slightly tightened down, so I gotta ratchet in on this and just kind of go. It's good. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the tank bolts back in. It's back in there like that. Now I just got done doing the SC Project S1 exhaust, and the other day, and today before I left work, I did a the 12-minute tune. This is in the freaking way. If you don't know what the 12-minute tune is, that's where you start the bike and you don't touch the gas at all. You just start it up and let it run. It'll run, depending on the weather, I guess. It'll run for a little bit, and once it gets hot, the fan kicks in. Once the fan kicks in, you have to kind of watch for the fan because you can't hear it on this bike at all. Once the fan kicks in, you let it run for about 12 minutes. And what that does is it reprograms the ECU to a small degree and lets it get all calibrated to the change in the exhaust. And if you haven't seen the exhaust, it's my new favorite thing. I'm going to show you that right now. I've been running and I'm sweaty, so sorry. But there you go. So it's the SC Project exhaust. It's titanium and with a carbon tip. It weighs very little. That S pipe right there weighs like 0.4 of a pound, or like 4. Oh, not even that. I think it's like 4 ounces. This weighs, the whole thing's like 9 pounds or something lighter than the stock exhaust, which is this monstrosity there, which I believe there's a I think there's a catalytic converter in there or something, maybe. I'm not really totally sure. Nobody seems to be totally sure, because when I looked at this a minute ago doing the oil change, it looked like the cat was down there, but I don't know. But anyway, I did that tune just to get everything back in order. I'm going to go ahead and do the tune again right now, and when I'm done, I gotta get it off the paddock stand so I can check the oil. But when I'm done, I'll let you know how it worked out, and we'll see tomorrow. I'll let you know, I'll drive it, and we'll see if it has any effect in the breathing, whether it kind of sucks some air and sounds even better than it does with that exhaust. But I'll let you guys know, so stay tuned, and I'll be back probably tomorrow. It'll seem like today, but hopefully I won't be sweaty, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm driving, and I'll tell you that I don't really hear any difference in the DNA filter. It's not, I don't hear more air being sucked in, kind of like a cold air intake. The Triumph Street Triple is already known for that sound of the intake, so I don't really notice a huge difference there. But I do feel like it's a little bit more responsive when you just hit it, which, you know, again, motorcycle is very responsive, so I don't know if it really changed it a whole lot. I noticed more response just taking the DB killer or the baffle out of the exhaust. That's the I've got the SC Projects S1 exhaust, so if you haven't seen that, please check that video out. There's also a comparison video between the sound of the stock, the SC1, with the DB killer in and the DB killer out. So check that video out. But overall, you know, I know that this is just, it's got to be running a little bit better than it was. Is my goal. Just trying to make it as good as I can. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me some comments. You can leave them here. You can also email me at evolvingemail@gmail.com. And if you're watching this on SQUIDMOTO channel, please check out my other channel, which is mostly Jeeps, but it also has motorcycle stuff and some Challenger stuff and some bug stuff and just random stuff at times. Check that out. That's Evolving Mail. And of course, if you're watching Evolving Mail, please check out SQUIDMOTO by Evolving Mail. That's a separate channel. And again, just want to say thanks, guys. Check me out on Facebook at Evolving Mail. Also look for me on TikTok and Instagram at Evolving Mail. And as always, guys, I really appreciate it. And peace out.